jobs. Brian Daboll. Brian Daboll and general manager Joe Schoen has said that the injury clause will play no bearings into whether Daniel Jones starts or sits for the rest of the NFL season. Daniel Jones is on his contract year this year, guys, or he could actually opt out, or they cannot pay him, whatever. But guys, is it fact or crap that Daniel Jones will sit out for the rest of the season, aka get benched? So when we look at Daniel Jones, guys, he has been with the New York Giants for 6 seasons. In those 6 seasons as a starter, he has led them to 22 wins, 44 losses, and just 1 tie. He has had 1 winning season as starting quarterback, and that was back in 2022, which was deemed the rebuild year. They won a playoff game that season versus the Minnesota Vikings. That season, and that offseason, he did sign that extension to where he is at right now. When you look at his career, his career completion percentage is just 64%. His best touchdown season to date was his rookie season for 24. 24 touchdowns his rookie season. Since then, he's had 11 touchdowns, 10 touchdowns, 15 touchdowns, and 2 touchdowns last season, which he was short with like injury, and then so far 8 this season. His best yardage season to date, it was the 2022 season when he had 2,305 yards passing. He only broke 3,000 one time after that, and that was his rookie season. And by the way, he did get tackled by the 40-yard line. It's like his 3rd year in the league versus the Dallas Cowboys. So, guys, is it fact or is it crap that Daniel Jones will not start for the New York Football Giants for the rest of the season? This is 100% fact. This is 100% fact, mainly because the New York Giants are out of any type of playoff race that you could potentially do. They are 2-8 on the season. They have lost 5 games in a row, and they lost 6 out of the last 7. Their wins this season have come against the Browns and versus the Seahawks. The Seahawks win. I was like, oh, okay, maybe they're back. Since then, dropped 5 games in a row. Daniel Jones playing shitty, right? Shitty. He does have 2,000 yards passing, which is 15th in the league, 8 touchdowns to 7 interceptions, and his QBR is 46.5. He's not playing good. Now, Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll can say all they want that injuries don't have nothing to do with it, yada, yada, yada. But the simple fact of the matter is if Daniel Jones gets cut and or traded, but is unable to pass the physical, the New York Giants will still owe him $23 million. So if you are telling me that injuries do not have anything to do in benching of Daniel Jones, you're blowing smoke up your own butt. You are blowing smoke up your own butt. But guys, the question is fact or is it crap that Daniel Jones will be benched for the rest of the season? I think it is fact. It is fact. Monkey the Faded says crap. He's making too much money just to set him. And Monkey the Faded, Kevin, if that were the case, he would definitely be playing. If it were the case that this was not his opt-out year, that would be the case. If it was the case that he had 3, 4, 5 more years left on his contract, that would be the case. But this offseason, the Giants can opt out. Daniel Jones can opt out. But if he's injured, they cannot opt him out, and he's still owed $23 million. So, do you want to keep Daniel Jones on for next season with $23 million, or do you want to bench him, assure that he will be healthy, and start a quarterback by the name of what was the old Tommy DeVito, right? Put Tommy DeVito in, but you're saying crap, and I could see it, but no. And Monkey the Faded says, don't forget about the ghost tackle. Yeah. True. James says, I'll be shocked if he don't get benched. He has to get benched, right? It's been rumors for week after week after week. I think it's the worst kept secret in the NFL. He's going to get benched because the Giants don't want to pay him $23 million next season. They want to draft a quarterback or See what they got in Tommy DeVito or whatever, and just they're done with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is out. 22 and 44 as a starter, 6 seasons. I think it's run his course. James says he will be a Raider starting quarterback soon. No, he'll be the backup to Dak Prescott. And Toon says he played so bad versus the Vikings. Yeah, week 1 he did play pretty bad, but I gave you the Panthers, and I gave you the Commanders, and I gave you the Steelers. Daniel Jones has had a bad season, right? When you don't have a running game, yes, Tyrone Tracy has kind of been the bright point, but the Giants are not very good. It's simple. They're not